Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is the Prince of FNAF, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. And of course, if you like the content seen in tonight's video, then be sure to hit that notification bell and like button. That way, you will indeed be notified for any awesome videos like this in the future. With that out of the way, let's get started with today's video. So here is Grogu with Cup, or simply as the box puts it, the child with Cup. But those of you who've watched the full series, which I'm guessing most of you Star Wars fans have already done so, then you know his name is actually Grogu. For the longest time I just called him Baby Yoda. It was so hard during the last few episodes of Season 2, just calling him Grogu. But yeah, here he is holding the cup of soup that Mando bought for him at a bar. Pretty cool. The box is very generic, your very generic Star Wars box. You got some kind of like seam line looking shit on the side, and it's just Star Wars. Nice cartoon depiction of the child, which is unfortunate because obviously this is an older figure. But the most unfortunate thing about it is it looks like Funko is deciding to record actual photos of the figures on their boxes now instead of doing these cool cartoon versions of the figures. The back of the box, you can see Cara Dune, IG-11, Cole, the Mandalorian, the Client, Grief Karga, Off-Road Jawa, the Armorer, 3 different versions of the child, and Moff Gideon, who is the villain of the series. Anyway, let's get this guy unboxed and take a closer look at him. Alright, we're back. We got Baby Yoda unboxed, Grogu unboxed, and I have the camera zoomed in so we can take in all those details. So, here he is. Now, of course, because Star Wars is a very popular franchise, something that I've noticed with Funko is that if it's a popular franchise, might as well make it a Funko Pop. But here is Baby Yoda, or Grogu, sorry, I gotta get used to calling him Grogu. But here he is. You can see some of the stitching and even some of the, you can see it's kind of like a burlap material for his kind of, I don't know, like weird shirt, quilt thing. It's very cool, and then we've got some fuzzy bits right here around the kind of seams here, and then around his, like, where his arms come out, and then obviously around his neck. And looking there, and that looks pretty weird, but probably just gonna want to look at it facing forward like this. You can see some really cute details like the rosy cheeks. Kind of see like his eyelids, and like some weird Yoda scaling at the top. His big, nice, cute ears. They did a lot of detail in like the quilt that you can see here, but I can't really. It's not focusing. You can kind of see it there. Kind of see some like seams to really. Basically, it looks like burlap material. That's the best way I can describe it. But yeah, very cool indeed. Of course, all the Star Wars figures have their own stand. You can't take Baby Yoda or oh my god, you can't take Grogu off the stand here. He's affixed to the stand. But they do come with these really awesome Star Wars futuristic stands with like the it says Star Wars and then it has like this weird design on it, and he just stands on there, which I think is cool. Again, Funko just appealing to the Star Wars fans, considering that a lot of times Funko tends to create more collectability for figures from a franchise that's popular. For the Marvel pops, not just Marvel Studios, but for Marvel in general, when Funko makes figures of him, they're much the same way. Bobblehead. As you can see, he's bobbling around. Let's look at the back of him, see if there's anything going on. There's not much going on. You can kind of see some muscle tone in his ears. Kind of see some wrinkles on the back of his head. Hard to see on camera. He's got this kind of dark brown stripe on the back of his quilt or his garb. I think it's garb that he's wearing. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see his cup. It's just a wooden cup with some soup in there. He's taking a sip off of it. And as for the expression of Baby Yoda, it is pretty decent. I mean, what is that? Is that grease on his eye? Or is that just glue residue? I'm seeing it reflected in the camera. But you can see his expression is just kind of normal. He's sipping on his soup. He's having a good time. I just love the wrinkles in the face. They're so good. Anyway, let's do some size comparisons for Grogu here. Alright, for size comparison here is the Star Wars The Mandalorian Grogu with Cup Funko Pop next to the Star Wars Force Awakens Kylo Ren, and they look pretty cool next to one another. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for size comparison. I'm not huge into Star Wars, I gotta be honest. Now, while I'm not too fluent in Star Wars lore and haven't really had an interest in any of the movies, I do have to admit some of the more recent films, including the Mandalorian Disney Plus series, have really warranted some more likable characters and intriguing storylines. So I settled to basically buy myself a few figures from the Mandalorian line, and that's not just Funko Pops. That's Star Wars The Black Series as well. So you can be looking forward to seeing a little bit more Mandalorian figure reviews on the channel. But starting things off with this Grogu Funko Pop, it looks pretty cool. It's super cute, and definitely, even if you're not into Star Wars, I'm pretty sure you're probably gonna pick stuff like this up just because Grogu is so marketable. He's so cute, and that's at the end of the day, I think, why a lot of people enjoy the show and just they enjoy seeing this little guy. The last episode of season 2 was so heartbreaking. I'm not gonna jump into any spoilers, but yeah, the show is good, and I think a lot of people enjoyed Mandalorian and Baby Yoda's company. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my look at the Star Wars The Mandalorian Grogu with Cup Funko Pop figure review. With that being said, do take care, have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next video.